This is how I dropped 5,000 damage in a solo queue Predator ranked game. My teammate drops us in solar array, which is arguably a pretty good spot. We all loot up, then group up on the crafter to craft, which then I realize Mirage isn't here. He's looting the carrier, which is perfectly fine as there's no enemies around. I craft a few bats before trying to go and group up with Mirage, but Wraith decides to not craft and go loot the open field outside of Terminal. I meet up with Mirage, grab the vault key, and steal absolutely every good item from the loot vault before Mirage can get. My looting skills are simply built different, so I ping to go to Bonsai to look for a team to fight as I'm kitted out. At the same time, Wraith has finally circled back around from Terminal and is looting the scraps of the vault. When then she proceeds to ping craft at solar array. I ping no, because I've already crafted, and she walked past that crafter like 4 times. Wraith pings enemy. I don't want to be a bad teammate, I need to help my squad, so I immediately book it back there. Well, not immediately, I crafted a bat or two first, I won't lie. As I'm running to help Mirage escape from the team that Wraith attracted to the general area, I can see her pass me and run into the zone to craft at Bonsai. Wraith was busy putting bats in the oven, so I was Mirage's only hope as this Gibraltar was absolutely beaming him. Sorry, I kind of edited that a little bit too fast, but my phone's insanely slow, so I'm not going to redo it. After securing the kill on that Gibraltar with my Skynade, I looted his death box, the nearby loot attracting my Wraith and Mirage to finally group up as a full squad. Now that we were all ready and joined together like a brotherhood, we were ready to take on our first team fight. Wraith eats a charged sentinel shot right in the head, so I need to beam or get beamed as I'm getting R-starred out of my cover. I almost flipped that kid, but then I get sniped in the head by a 30-30 repeater. With sentinels and 30-30s looking at me, and now a black hole, I need to leap out of this area. I quickly attempt to reset the fight before finally taking this team on at close range. One down and 2 to go, but then Wraith gets pulled up on and absolutely one-clipped by one of the enemy squad. The scales of this fight have rebalanced, so I use the Shadow of Death to tip them back to our side. After dealing with our first enemy squad of the match, I notice a team at Phase Driver who's pushing a squad that's posted up in the building on the left. I signal to my team to wait, let them fight, and strike at the perfect moment. If we bide our time, we can make short work of both enemy squads. And Wraith takes a few shots, scaring the enemy team away. But these fools flee within range of my advanced weaponry. The hemlock is there.
I'm trying to add them.
After healing up and narrowly escaping the grasp of death, I hear an enemy on my head and immediately push, knowing it's a horizon. I will do anything to kill this fool. I will stop at nothing until she is dead in the ground, and my teammate kills her. Oh well, KP is KP. And lucky for me, there was plenty more KP where my teammates were posted up. With Mirage down, I needed to put out obscene amounts of damage. This was my moment to clutch up and prove to my squad. Never mind, that Bangalore is absolutely insane. I resort to cowardice, backing up to heal when my Wraith goes down. Now it's not just about Mirage, it's about my whole team, the dignity of my squad. I must prove it to my foes that I have what it takes to be an apex predator. After resorting to cowardice only twice and successfully escaping, I move back into pickup and res my team while Wraith is bled out. But I go into res Mirage, and that's what really counts, right? We pick up Wraith's banner as the enemy team resets right next to us, and she starts spam pinging the beacon. For what? It's not like I wasn't gonna put her in. Okay, I wasn't going to put her in. Maintaining that ideology, I get out of that area because I know a lot of enemy teams, I'm talking the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th party, are all about to show up because we've been fighting for a minute. I turn back to shoot because Mirage is in the thick of his respawning Wraith. Good for him, he's a good teammate. Anyway, I pick up a knock on that guy and decide It's time to harass this squad even more. Wraith drops in from above as I slide down the hill and get the re-knock through a cheeky window. Always rotating, always taking different angles so as to minimize the damage I take myself. I noticed that that is not the same squad. One team's inside and another is out. Not wanting to become the focus of 6 enemy players, I navigate my way to the roof and reload a hemlock while staring at an enemy player, before making yet another narrowing escape. As I'm resorting to cowardice for the 3rd time, Wraith goes down and is full killed once again. Unfortunately, this time, there will be no bringing her back. I try to shoot for Mirage, knowing that he needs to escape that area just the same as I have, as it is our only chance for winning this game. Mirage is clearly not coming out, so I'm going to go back in, which is just fine with me, because it lets me pick up more KP. You're probably wondering, where are all the third parties that were just there 5 seconds ago? I don't know, I can't tell you. I'm the only one who's doing any fighting in the entire game. I don't know what's going on. Resort to Cowardice Part 4. I narrowly escaped in the exact same way as resorting to Cowardice Part 2, leaping in the same direction from the same spot and landing in the same location. The burning ring herds all the teams who were playing that building into the open fields. Not caring about doing anything useful, I decide to set out on an expedition to take down that solo rebel. Hey, that gets us into the top 5. I know it's the final couple squads. I need to create havoc and force them to fight each other. Or instead, I can fight all of them myself. That is kind of becoming the theme of this game, isn't it? With only 2 squads remaining, I know where one of them lies, but not the other. One is on Mirage's red ping. The other is nowhere to be seen. It is Olympus, so they're probably like under the map or something. But
back close. It's only 2 there. They're walling towards me. I can see both sides of the wall. Chill out.
With the enemies scampering for any remote cover. Oh, would you look at that? A squad died to the ring. Scampering for any remote block of cover, I decide it's time to finish this. Were the shots shaky? Yes. Did I miss a lot of shots? Yes. Did I burn through all of Olympus's reserves of heavy ammo? Probably. But with all those setbacks, even still, I tripled the damage of both my teammates combined. And this was clearly a simple display of my true skill, and not the Hemlock being overpowered. Trust me, the Hemlock is really bad right now in Season 18. It's not even good, trust me.